two of the UFC's most exciting fighters, Alex Pereira, the dangerous striker, and Dricus Du Plessis, the relentless brawler. If these two ever meet in the octagon, it could be fireworks, but could it also be one-sided? In this video, we'll break down why this fight might be more lopsided than you think, depending on which fighter shows up on fight night. Alex Pereira has now moved up and dominated the light heavyweight division, but for this video, we're going to be looking at if Pereira moves back down to middleweight and faces the new champ. Let's start with Alex Pereira, arguably one of the most dangerous strikers in UFC history. With a professional kickboxing record of 33 wins, 21 by knockout, and his unforgettable knockout power, Pereira has already proven his striking dominance in the UFC. Remember his knockout of Israel Adesanya? Pereira started the fight punishing Izzy's legs, but midway through, we found that Pereira doesn't need much of an opening to end a fight. His precision and timing are on another level, and he carries terrifying power in both his hands and legs. He's a technical striker, but one with devastating knockout potential. Pereira's Muay Thai and kickboxing background means he controls range, lands power shots with ease, and punishes anyone who tries to stand and trade. He showed this a while ago with his knockout of Sean Strickland, who tried to square up with Poatan, and it didn't end well. Against Du Plessis, who often engages in wild exchanges, this could be a massive problem. Du Plessis leaves openings when he charges forward, and Pereira is a master at exploiting those. Du Plessis has a habit of getting hit in exchanges, and if he eats one of Pereira's left hooks or a high kick, it could be lights out. If Pereira keeps the fight standing, uses his technical advantages, and avoids the ground game, this could turn into a one-sided striking clinic, with Pereira picking Du Plessis apart until the inevitable knockout. Now let's flip the script and talk about why Dricus Du Plessis could make this fight one-sided in his favor. While Pereira is the far more polished striker, Du Plessis brings something that Pereira has struggled with before: relentless pressure and grappling. Du Plessis may not have the cleanest striking, but what he lacks in technique, he makes up for with tenacity. He constantly moves forward, absorbs damage, and overwhelms his opponents with his cardio and pace. In a fight against Pereira, this could be crucial. If Du Plessis can turn this into a dirty, chaotic brawl, his chances of grinding Pereira down increase dramatically. Du Plessis has also shown significant improvement in his grappling. His ability to mix up strikes and takedowns could give Pereira serious trouble. We've seen Pereira struggle against grapplers before, especially in his UFC debut, and partially with his fight against Jan Blachowicz in the upper weight class. If Du Plessis can close the distance, drag Pereira to the mat, and impose his top game, Pereira might find himself in deep waters. Once on the ground, Pereira's striking is neutralized, and Du Plessis could control the fight with his superior grappling. Whether it's through ground and pound or submission attempts, Du Plessis has the potential to dominate if he can make this an ugly fight on the canvas. But it's not just about striking and grappling. There are some serious X factors at play that could make this fight swing one way or the other. For Pereira, it's his size and raw power. Pereira is a huge middleweight with knockout power that very few can match. His physicality could be too much for Du Plessis to handle in the stand-up. On the flip side, Du Plessis brings relentless cardio and mental toughness. He's proven time and time again that he can take punishment and still keep coming forward. In a long, drawn-out fight, Pereira's cardio could be tested, especially if Du Plessis can drag the fight into the later rounds and make it a war of attrition. Ultimately, the fight could hinge on which fighter can impose their game plan first. Will Pereira's elite striking keep the fight standing and allow him to score a KO? Or will Du Plessis' relentless pressure and grappling turn it into a one-sided affair on the ground? Only time will tell.